okay
Yeah,
to
you can go ahead,
film
but
myself.
you can read for a minute. You can talk for up to 5, but you can read for a
Okay,
minute.
I'd like 60 seconds to read and then 4 minutes to talk. This is
Yeah, go
called,
ahead, go ahead.
and I think you'll like this selection. It's called The Talker. These are aphorisms and maxims by W.H. Auden. Men govern nothing with more difficulty than their tongues, and can moderate their desires more than their words. Spinoza. Most men cry better than they speak. You get more nature out of them by pinching than addressing them. Thoreau. No man is exempt from saying silly things. The mischief is to say them deliberately. Montaigne. Watch your own speech and notice how it is guided by your less conscious purposes. George Eliot. Our intonations contain our philosophy of life, what each of us is constantly telling himself about things. Proust. One often contradicts an opinion when one is uncongenial, is really the tone in which it was conveyed. Nietzsche. The language of excitement is at best picturesque merely. You must be calm before you can utter oracles. Thoreau. Shy and unready men are great betrayers of secrets, for there are few wants more urgent for the moment than the want of something to say. Sir Henry Taylor. The vanity of being known to be trusted with a secret is generally one of the chief motives to disclose it. Dr. Johnson. A person may be very secretive and yet have no secrets. E. Hubbard. A man wants to make an important confession, but the man to whom he wished to unbosom himself does not come at once, so he says something quite different. Kierkegaard. There is no refuge from confession but suicide, and suicide is confession. Webster. A confidence always aims at glory, scandal, excuse, propaganda. Valéry. What is said when drunk has been thought out beforehand. Flemish proverb. He that talketh what he knoweth will also talk what he knoweth not. Bacon. So I think that's 60 seconds. So the other topic, I think you got Christian in the room and you got Lynn in the room and you got yourself and Scott and other people that have, unfortunately had to be subjected to this past 24-hour cycle of the news here on Clown House.
Yeah,
And
and by the way, Christian is a guest moderator in the mod squad today. Please continue.
yeah, so I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I was 14, I wasn't using social audio, but I do understand, the pull to want to be like a DJ or a radio host or a content creator or an organizer. And as we get older, younger people are going to move up. But again, my advice for myself and most other people is go to the gym and read a book and maybe even delete the app. But the point is, when people make slanderous comments, um, welcome to Clown House. This is why these streets are so nasty. And I've known you for quite a while. I've known Scott for quite a while. I don't know you in the real world, but I know here on this app, most conversations are all political, and not this type of vulgarity. But the point is, the now is all important, and I believe in full transparency. That's why I have no problem filming my beautiful punum and live streaming myself every day of the week. I like what you do, and I think it's got great value. And by bringing high value content, and I hope you and people in this room enjoyed those aphorisms. I enjoyed them. I find that to be very intelligent, and in a way, it helps boost the morale, or at least the collective consciousness of the room, to know that we are not all just these vulgar, angry people who are constantly yelling at one another and exhausting our energy. Energy is limited. We only have so many breaths and heartbeats ahead of us. If we're going to waste our time with low IQ stupid people who waste everybody's time on low IQ stupid stuff, we're all collectively lower in IQ. So, God bless you all and God bless America.
Thank you. Before we move on, I don't mind dealing with low IQ, stupid people because I find those conversations can be both entertaining and educational. But I think it needs to be balanced with regular people and with high IQ, smart people, which is why we've been running the show exactly the same for the past 3 years. Everybody and anybody is encouraged to come up and speak about whatever they want, as long as they're respectful. Just like hopefully Dave will do right now. Dave, good morning. Welcome to Ask Uncle Steve. You get a fresh vibe. What would you like to talk about?
I've spoken to Christian before, so I know exactly, hopefully, say in a respectful way. But Steve, so I have 2 points. First point is to the prior speaker.